Hi, this is Tatiana from Tatiana Math Resources, and we're looking at the May 2023 question 10. Question 10, the matrices A and B represent the transformation given below. A is the anticlockwise rotation of 90 degrees about the origin O, and B represents a reflection in the straight line y equals negative x. Determine the elements of the matrix C, so we can call that, well, let's understand that A has transformation A, transformation B. When we say here followed by the reflection, so we get that this is transformation B and this is transformation A. So we're going to multiply in this order transformation B by A. So that is 0, -1, -1, 0, as we have here, by transformation A. And the rule is, remember, we multiply row by column. So this is row by column. So that's going to give us 0 times 0 plus -1 times 1, 0 times -1 plus -1 times 0. Now we're going to come to the second row, first column. And that's going to give us -1 times 0 plus 0 times 1, -1 times -1 plus 0 times 0. So that is equals to, that is a 0. We're going to get a -1 here. This is 0. And that is 0. Going to get 0 here and a 0 here. And we're going to get a +1 and 0. So that's the matrix C. So here we have describe geometrically the single transformation represented by C. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our Cartesian plane. We're going to have this triangle, and remember the transformation C was -1, 0, 0, 1. So we're going to use this triangle here, one of its coordinates. So let's label this A, B, C. So we're going to use coordinate A, which is 2, 1, and multiply it by the transformation. So -1, 0, 0, 1 by 2, 1. And let's see what we're going to get. So remember, it's row by column. So row by column. That's going to give us -1 times 2 plus 0 times 1. 0 times 2. Second row, first column. 0 by 2 plus 1 times 1. That is going to give us, this is 0, that's -2. This is a 0 by 1. So we're going to have -2, 1 right here. Now this was the coordinate here, so now this is A prime. Okay, you want to try another coordinate? Let's try B. So B is 2, 4. So we're going to multiply that, -1, 0, 0, 1 by 2, 4. And that is going to give us -1 by 2 plus 0 by 4. 0 by 2 plus 1 by 4. So we're going to get that 0, -2, 0 here, 4. So -2, 4. So that's B prime. So we recognize the distance. This is 1 squared, 2 squared, and same thing on the opposite side, 1 square, 2 square. So that is a reflection over the y-axis, or x equals to 0. Okay, so that was a really good way of solving this question, 2 marks. Here we have part B. The transformation T is defined by the following 2 by 2 matrix. T is 1k, 2, negative 1, where k is a constant. T maps the point 2, 3 onto the point 8, 15. So that means we have 2, 3, and the transformation, well, yes, transformation T gives you 8, 15. So that means we want to find k. So it would be 1k, 2, negative 1 is being multiplied by 2, 3, and you'll get 8, 15. So we have to multiply this matrix here. So it's row by column. So that will be 1 times 2 plus 2 times 3 is equals to 8, 15. And then we'll get k minus 1 by 2. 3, that's going to give us k by 2 plus 3 by negative 1. That is equals to, let's write it here, that's 2 plus 6, so that's 8. We'll get 2k minus 3 equals to 8, 15. So we have to solve. 2k minus 3 equals 15. So 2k equals 15 plus 3. 2k equals 18. So we divide both sides by 2. So k is equals to, that will cancel, 1, 9. K is equals to 9. Okay, part C, a vector other than, determine each of the following. A vector other than 5, negative 1 that is parallel to Wx. So when it comes to vectors, they are parallel if you take this vector, which is Wx is equals to 5, negative 1. If I multiply this vector by 2, so when we talk about k is a scalar, so say k is 2, I'm going to multiply that by 5, negative 1, and that's going to give me 10, negative 2. That will be parallel to Wx. If I say k is 3, multiply that vector by 3, I'm going to get 15, negative 3. That will be parallel to Wx. Here we're asked to determine Wy, the vector Wy. So let's understand something. So it will be W, say we have Wx here, all right, for this. Then we have X. Let me draw this a little different. So the shape. So we have Wx. Then we have Xy. And then we have Zy. So a rectangle. And we're asked to find Wy. So Wy will be across here. So to get Wy, we will have to go Wx. So that's equals to Wx plus Xy. That is equals to 5, negative 1 plus xy, negative 3, 7. So we'll get get 5 plus a negative 3, negative 1 plus 7. That's going to give me 2. The bigger number is positive, so that'll be 6. 2, 6. Alright, so here we want to find x, z. So we're going to draw a diagram again. We have w, x, x, y, and y, z. And we want to get x, z in this direction. Wx goes in that direction, xy goes in that direction, and zy goes in that direction. So if we want to get x, z, we have to start off with x first. So we want, let's understand, we want x, z. So we're going to go x, y first, plus y, z. Remember, we must begin with x, and end in z. Right? So that is going to give us what? Let's work it out. Equals, we have xy here. That is negative 3, 7, plus yz. But here we have zy, so we're going to go in the opposite direction. So instead of 8, negative 7, we're going to get negative 8, 7. We're going in the opposite direction, remember that. So we had 8, negative 7, or we're going to change that to the 8 is going to become negative, and the 7 was negative, it's going to become positive. All right, let's add. So we're going to have, go back to black, negative 3 plus a negative 8. Then we have 7 plus 7. So that is negative 3 minus 8. 7 plus 7. We're going to get negative 11, 14. So once you see these two lines here around the vector, they're asking for the length of the vector. So that's the formula there. The length of a vector, or as you see there, is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So xy is equals to the square root. So let's understand that xy is negative 3, 7. So let me put it here. Xy is negative 3, 7. Therefore, this is x and this is y. Alright? So we're going to write negative 3 squared plus 7 squared. That is 9 plus 49. Put that in the calculator. And that is going to give us square root of 58. So we can leave it as this, the square root of 58 as the answer.